the studio. Since the last video, I've actually done some changes to the panels. So I've added some whitewashes over the top, as you can see here, like this one here. Just some really thin washes of white acrylic. So you can still see the crows that I created just a little bit underneath. So I'm going to create some more layers today and then probably do some more sanding if I get time.
The first thing I need to do is get mixing, so I've got a nice palette of colours to work with, and then I don't have to keep stopping to mix more. Then on to the fun bit. Using brushes and other tools, I add the paint without any plan, just go for it and see what happens. I try to make as many different textures as possible. Drips are my favourite and I create them quite a lot. All I do is just water down the acrylic paint and then just paint them on to get some lovely drip textures down the panels. Then swapping over the panels, I'll do the same on the rest. I've got various trowels and scrapers and different tools that I use to try and get lots of different textures. After I've left the panels to dry, I then work back over with different marker pens, some pastels and some charcoal as well. Then onto some sanding, which I love sanding. I don't know why it excites me so much, but I just love sanding it back just to see what happens, what comes through from the layers that I've created underneath.
Okay, so just sanded these panels, I've just brought them back in. They're all looking a bit, wild and a bit rough at the moment. Little Murphy's here. Hey Murph. But if you look a bit closer, you can see there's some nice areas of detail that have come through, especially with the book pages that have come through. So we've got Frankenstein. Let's come back through. You can just about see something like the details for the wings from the crows that I started to paint and then covered over and coming back through again, which is quite a nice little detail. But we've got quite a few layers on now, so I think now's the time to start to be a little bit more considered, make some decisions, and work towards the final composition. But they're looking good and I'm happy.
This next step, I'm adding on a really thin wash of acrylic paint. The reason for this is to try and harmonise the piece. After sanding, obviously it does look a bit wild and there's lots going on. So just adding this thin layer of wash really helps to bring it all together. I then start wiping back some of those areas just to bring through the layers that are underneath. Okay, back again. I've just quickly scribbled out some composition ideas. I don't know if you can see them. I've got one here. Can you see that? With like the wing going up there. There's another one over here with a wing going across there. So just like a little bit of a cut in there and a cut in there. This one, don't even know, can you see that? Yeah, you can see that. We've just got a row of crows that are just sat together. So 1, 2, 3, just sat in a line. This one, I've put it, it's just one crow. You can see the face there, it's just like cawing at something. This one down here, I've put just one crow in again, just one just stood here on its own. And then over on this one, can you see that? Just on one, just down here, just cawing up at the sky. Maybe a moon. Don't think I'll put a moon, but metaphorical moon. Hello Murphy. Murphy's just come to be nosy. But yeah, good start. I mean, I might change it, I always do. But I've got to start somewhere and then just work from there. So I spent quite a bit of time on this crow here. I did quite a lot of detail in, as you can see, to the wing, to the face. But I am going to sand this back and see what happens and work back over it. I'm not going to be, you know, protective over it. What happens will happen. I'm going to create another crow over here as well, so I'll do that first before I sand the piece back again. But I'm happy with the detail that I've created, so it'll be interesting to see what happens going forwards. That's it for this video. Thanks so much for watching, I really do appreciate it. If you would like to see the rest of the progress of these paintings, then please subscribe and I will be posting more videos in the future. Thanks again.